Welcome back. I'm Leland Vittert in for Dan on this Friday night. The homes of elected officials in one major American city are now getting shot at, and investigators need your help. Police in Albuquerque, New Mexico, say the homes of 5 Democrats were attacked, and authorities are trying to see if these incidents are connected. Fortunately, no one was hurt, but this investigation is top priority for local police, and federal authorities are now also helping. Right now, we know there was a shooting at the former campaign office of newly elected New Mexico Attorney General Raul Torres. Authorities told us that this horrifying incident is being re-examined after police first reported 4 shooting incidents. This week alone, shots were fired at State Senator Mo Mates's office and State Senator Linda Lopez's home. 3 of the bullets that were shot at the senator's home passed through her 10-year-old daughter's bedroom. That happened on Tuesday night and Thursday morning. But the shooting started at the beginning of December when someone shot 8 rounds at the Albuquerque home of Bernalillo County Commissioner. That happened on December 4th. A week later, someone fired more than a dozen shots at the former commissioner's home while she and her husband were sleeping. This homegrown threat to lawmakers is also a story that Americans are all too familiar with, both left and right. You'll recall when Supreme Court justices faced threats, protests, and other security concerns after a leaked draft opinion in the major case that led to Roe v. Wade being overturned, which is why Chief Justice John Roberts said that judges' safety is essential during his year-end report. Roberts compared the court's tumultuous year to the violent aftermath of the Brown v. the Board case back in the 1950s. In June, an armed man was arrested outside Justice Brett Kavanaugh's suburban Washington, D.C. home. Police say he called 911 claiming that he was armed, suicidal, and he was traveling to the area to, quote, kill a Supreme Court justice. Authorities found a pistol, tactical knife, pepper spray, zip ties, hammer, and crowbar inside the bag he was carrying. During the midterms, we saw threats being made to local school board members and election workers across the country. After polls closed in New Mexico, a worker returning ballots and other election materials to the clerk's office in Santa Fe was stalked by a partisan election observer. The political world was rocked yet again when a man who planned on kidnapping former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi beat her 82-year-old husband in the head with a hammer when he broke into their San Francisco home. Paul Pelosi had to undergo surgery to repair a skull fracture and serious injuries to his right arm and hands. At the beginning of 2021, New Mexico's Secretary of State, a Democrat, went into hiding for several weeks in response to threats to her safety via email and telephone calls. With that, we bring in the chief of police in Albuquerque, Harold Medina. Chief, we appreciate you joining us here. We started this by saying that authorities are trying to see if these incidents are connected, the shooting incidents in Albuquerque. How could they not be connected?
You know, Leland, we want to be cautious with the information that we put out, and we could now verify that there are some of the shootings that we believe are connected, and our investigation and the evidence we've gathered is indicating there's a connection with some of the cases. We're not going to get into specifics about which cases are related. Our detectives are working this around the clock, and we're hoping to have more answers in the near future. But yes, we do believe that some of these cases are related, and we're working to see if the rest of them are related.
The ones that you believe are related, is it too early to say whether they have a partisan political motivation, or is there something else going on?
You know, it's really difficult to say at this early point in the investigation whether what's occurring, but I can tell you that all the members that have been targeted are members of the Democratic Party in the state of New Mexico.
There have not been any demands or telephone calls or ransom notes or proclamations sent to these folks' homes or to the police department or manifestos?
No, we haven't gotten any kind of information on from these individuals that they are being targeted for a specific reason. The investigation is ongoing. We have a lot of evidence that we're still going and sifting through, and we're hoping to have some results from that evidence back over the weekend, and hopefully we'll be able to give an update sometime this weekend or on Monday.
Thank you for watching. Go to NewsNationNow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.